Have you noticed those little juicy grapes? Have you ever noticed how those small juicy grapes always seem to make an appearance at family dinners, on cheese platters, or simply as a light evening snack? They look so ordinary. Yet behind that simple exterior lies a secret that scientists have called a key to longevity. People often talk about grapes in connection with red wine and the famous French paradox. How the French eat a lot of fatty foods but have surprisingly low rates of heart disease. And the answer, in part, lies in something called resveratrol, a special compound found in grape skins. But what exactly makes this little fruit earn the nickname the fruit of long life? And how is it that just a handful of grapes each day can quietly protect your heart, sharpen your memory, and even slow down the aging of your cells? In today's video, we'll explore how grapes benefit your heart and brain after age 60, why resveratrol is considered a natural anti-aging miracle, and how to eat grapes the right way to enjoy all the benefits without harming your health. But before we begin, if you find this kind of health wisdom helpful, not just for yourself, but for those you love, consider subscribing to Golden 60 Plus. It's one small click, but it means joining a community dedicated to growing older with grace, clarity, and vitality. The nutritional power inside every grape, dear friend. When you hold a bunch of grapes in your hand, you probably think of the sweet, refreshing taste. But each little grape is actually a treasure trove of nutrients. Especially for those of us over 60. Here's what's really packed inside. Vitamin C. Even a small bunch gives you a good dose of this immune-boosting vitamin. It helps your body fight off illness, heal wounds, and protect your blood vessels. Vitamin K. This is one of the most important vitamins for strong bones. Something we all need as we age. Grapes provide a natural source of it, helping lower your risk of fractures. Fiber. Grapes contain both soluble and insoluble fiber. That means they support smooth digestion, help prevent constipation, a common issue among seniors, and also assist in balancing blood sugar and cholesterol levels. Polyphenols, especially resveratrol. This is the true star. Resveratrol, found mostly in the skins of red and purple grapes, is one of the strongest natural antioxidants we know of. It protects your brain, reduces inflammation, and may even help extend your lifespan. Minerals. Grapes also offer potassium to help regulate blood pressure, along with smaller amounts of magnesium, manganese, and copper, all essential for overall wellness. The best part? Grapes are sweet, easy to eat, and available year-round. No preparation needed. Just rinse and enjoy. That's why many doctors and dietitians recommend adding grapes to the daily routine for older adults. Grapes and the heart. Nature's little shield for aging hearts. Once we reach our 60s, heart health becomes a top concern. High blood pressure, cholesterol buildup, and stiff arteries can quietly increase the risk of heart attacks or strokes. But what most people don't know is that grapes, yes grapes, can act like tiny guardians of your heart. Here's how. They lower bad cholesterol, LDL. Thanks to their polyphenols, especially resveratrol, grapes help reduce the bad kind of cholesterol that clogs your arteries. Even better, they increase HDL, the good cholesterol that helps clean those arteries. They help balance blood pressure. Grapes are rich in potassium, which helps the body flush out excess sodium. This natural balancing act can gently lower your blood pressure over time. They protect artery walls. Antioxidants in grapes help maintain the integrity of your blood vessels' inner lining. That means less inflammation and a reduced risk of dangerous blood clots. They fight chronic inflammation. Resveratrol works deep within the body to calm long-term inflammation, one of the silent culprits behind heart disease. A study from the University of Connecticut even found that people who eat grapes regularly have more stable blood pressure and cholesterol levels compared to those who don't. So imagine this. Every time you eat a grape, it's like sending in a little soldier to stand guard over your arteries, preventing them from being silently worn down by time and lifestyle. Grapes and the brain. Keeping your memory sharp after 60, dear friend. One of the most unsettling parts of getting older is when memory starts to fade. You might find yourself saying, "What was I just about to do?" Or, "I know that face, but I can't remember the name." This isn't just aging. It's a sign that the brain is going through its own changes. The good news? Grapes, especially red and purple ones, contain special compounds that nourish and protect the brain. Resveratrol, a shield for your brain cells. This powerful compound boosts blood flow to the brain, making sure your neurons get the oxygen and nutrients they need. And when your brain is well nourished, your memory and focus naturally improve. Antioxidants called polyphenols. These help protect brain cells from damage caused by free radicals. Unstable molecules that contribute to brain aging and diseases like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. Grapes and short-term memory. A study from Northumbria University in the UK found that people who drank grape juice for 12 weeks had better memory, reflexes, and focus compared to those who didn't. Mood benefits too. Grapes don't just help memory. They've also been shown to calm the nervous system, reducing stress and anxiety. So, that bunch of grapes you snack on, it's not just a sweet treat. It's a long-term investment in a sharper mind and stronger memory, helping you stay independent and present as the years go by. Grapes and longevity. The fruit of long life. For centuries, grapes have symbolized abundance, vitality, and long life. The ancient Greeks saw grapes as gifts from the gods. Even today, in many cultures, grapes are associated with health and resilience. And science is finally catching up. Resveratrol and longevity. Animal studies show that resveratrol, found in grape skins, activates a group of genes called sirtuins. These are often referred to as longevity genes because they regulate aging and help cells live longer and healthier. Cellular anti-aging, resveratrol and other polyphenols in grapes protect your DNA from damage and slow down the rate at which cells die. In other words, grapes may help keep your body younger at the cellular level. Full body health benefits. Grapes don't just work on one area. Their nutrients support the heart, brain, digestion, and immune system. And when your whole body functions better, it sets the stage for a longer, healthier life. That's why so many health experts refer to grapes as a longevity food, a small fruit that can make a big difference in life after 60. And friend, if you're looking for more ways to stay strong, vibrant, and healthy in your golden years, don't forget to subscribe to the Golden 60 Plus channel. Each week, we share simple, science-backed tips to help you live your best life. One bond full of energy, clarity, and joy. Grapes and blood sugar. Can diabetics eat grapes? One of the most common questions we hear from older adults is, if I have diabetes, can I still eat grapes? Because grapes are sweet, it's understandable to worry they might spike your blood sugar. But here's the truth. Grapes can be part of a diabetic-friendly diet, as long as you eat them wisely. Moderate glycemic index, GI. Grapes have a GI of around 53, which puts them in the moderate range. That means they raise blood sugar much more slowly than white bread, sugary drinks, or baked goods. Natural fiber help control sugar. The fiber in grapes slows down how quickly sugar is absorbed into the bloodstream, helping prevent sudden spikes. Resveratrol improves insulin sensitivity. Some studies show that resveratrol may help your body use insulin more efficiently, meaning it can move sugar from the blood into the cells without overworking your pancreas. Smart ways to enjoy grapes. If you have diabetes, don't snack on a big bowl of grapes all at once. Instead, limit yourself to about 10 to 15 grapes per serving, and try pairing them with protein or healthy fats to reduce the impact on blood sugar. For example, a small snack of grapes with a few almonds is far better than eating a full plate of grapes by themselves. So no, grapes aren't the enemy for people with diabetes. In fact, when eaten in moderation and as part of a balanced diet, they can be a wonderful ally in managing blood sugar and protecting your heart. Two of the biggest concerns for anyone living with diabetes: red grapes, green grapes, raisins, and red wine. Which one is best after 60? Have you ever stood in front of the fruit section, staring at rows of grapes and wondering, which type is really good for my health? That's a great question, because each variety of grape has its own personality. Red and purple grapes. These are the true stars when it comes to health benefits. The skin of red and purple grapes is rich in resveratrol and polyphenols, some of the most powerful antioxidants found in grapes. If you're looking to protect your heart, your brain, and fight aging, these are your best choice. Green grapes. While they contain less resveratrol, green grapes have a light, refreshing taste and slightly more vitamin C. They're a gentle option for boosting vitamin and mineral intake. But when it comes to anti-aging power, they're not as strong as red grapes. Raisins. Many older adults love raisins for their convenience and long shelf life. They still provide fiber, potassium, and some antioxidants. However, their sugar content is much more concentrated than fresh grapes. So if you're managing diabetes or watching your weight, raisins may not be the best option. Red wine. This one sparks a lot of debate. It's true that red wine contains resveratrol, and some studies suggest that a small glass a day may benefit the heart. But wine is still alcohol, and it can burden the liver, raise blood pressure, and disrupt sleep. Instead of relying on wine, it's safer to get resveratrol from fresh grapes or pure grape juice. So what's the best option for people over 60? Fresh red and purple grapes. They offer the right balance of flavor, safety, and long-term health benefits. How to eat grapes the right way, how much, and what to keep in mind. As we've talked about throughout this video, grapes are wonderful for your health after 60. But just like with any food, the secret isn't just eating grapes, it's eating them the right way. How much is enough? For adults over 60, one handful of grapes per day is ideal. That's about 80 to 100 grams, or roughly in 10 to 15 fresh grapes. It's just the right amount to get the benefits without raising blood sugar or gaining extra weight. When is the best time to eat grapes? Mid-morning or mid-afternoon is ideal. That's when your body needs a gentle energy boost. Eating grapes late at night can cause bloating or raise blood sugar when you don't want it. Eat whole grapes, not just juice. Grape juice may be convenient, but it often lacks fiber, which helps stabilize blood sugar and support digestion. Whole grapes are far better than just drinking juice. Wash thoroughly for safety. Grapes are often among the fruits with higher pesticide residue. Be sure to wash them well with diluted salt water or soak them in baking soda or water. If possible, choose organic grapes. Smart pairings. You can pair grapes with healthy snacks like almonds, walnuts, or unsweetened yogurt. This helps balance the natural sugars and keeps you fuller longer. Remember, grapes work best when they're part of a balanced diet, not when they're eaten in excess or used to replace other nutritious foods. Dear friend, sometimes the greatest things come in the smallest packages. A single grape, no bigger than your fingertip, holds the power to nourish your brain, protect your heart, and maybe even help you live longer. After 60, many people believe their bodies can no longer improve, or that memory loss and decline are just facts of life. But nature always has a gentle way of supporting us, and grapes are one of those gentle gifts. That bowl of grapes on your table, it's not just a sweet treat. It's a reminder that growing older doesn't mean giving up. In fact, it's a time to slow down, choose more mindfully, and care more deeply for yourself. Picture this. Every morning, you sit by the window with a few grapes, a warm cup of tea, and a peaceful smile. That's not just a habit. That's how you build a strong, healthy, and vibrant life after 60. And if today's message touched your heart, we invite you to subscribe to the Golden 60 Plus channel. It's how you can walk with us on this journey toward better health, clearer thinking, and joyful aging, one step at a time. Thank you for staying with us until the very end. We'll see you in the next episode, where we'll continue exploring everyday foods with extraordinary powers, helping you build a life of calm, clarity, and longevity.